What is up, you guys? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. And today, honey, I have a special guest, my boy Anthony Owens. How you doing, T?
I'm doing wonderful.
Today, honey, we are going to talk about the coronavirus and how it has been shutting down jobs. How, just times are hard, for like everybody out in the world. Some of you all are working from home. Some of you all have been laid off. Some of us are still, working. We get a little bit work done. T, I'm ready for Trump to be out of office. Am I the only one?
No.
Why does he need to be out of office? What you think?
First and foremost, he's not acting presidential, number one. Number two, all he do is basically he aggravate a lot of people. Mm-hmm. He don't know how to speak to people. He don't do what our former president was. Our former president brought our country together. Mm-hmm. He's very articulate.
Yeah.
He knows how to talk to people. He knows how to get the maximum of the presidency. This guy is all he interested in is stock market. Mm-hmm. His rich buddies.
Yeah.
He don't give a care about the poor. Mm-hmm. The poor is beneath him.
All he cares about is the rich.
And what they can do for him is the stock market and all these other things. And he don't respond to... There's people have lost their jobs. Mm-hmm. There's people are sick.
Yeah.
And he talks to people like they're nothing. And I feel like that's just totally disrespectful. Mm-hmm. He's the most disrespectful. I call him an idiot.
He is an idiot.
And... he don't know how to speak to no one. Mm-hmm. I don't know where he's getting his advice from. Mm-hmm. But this is not the way the president's supposed to act.
Not at all, honey. I thought times was hard, Tony, when Bush was in office. But I'm telling you, I really have felt like horrible since this man has taken office.
This is worse than Bush.
Because I feel like with Bush, all I had to worry about was like the gas prices. They was really high. And then the job market was kind of bad. It was kind of hard to find a job. Right. But it's like with Trump, people losing houses, jobs. People are at a standstill.
People are on the streets.
Yeah.
The homeless problem is worse.
And he tried to take away the Section 8 and food stamp program.
Yes, he tried to do
that. Why would he try to do that, T?
He talking about, there's a lot of waste and we need to streamline everything because there's waste. You jackass. Listen, you got people that's starving. Eating out of garbage cans. You got people have lost their homes, have lost their sleeping in their cars.
Right.
And he's not addressed none of the stuff for the poor. All you ever hear him talk about the stock market. All you hear him talk about his properties, his family, his rich friends.
What did you think about the wall that he built? Wasn't that a very expensive wall?
The wall was expensive. And it still didn't stop nobody from coming over.
Wow.
Because they can still get through those barriers. All it is a cement barrier.
Wow.
Like, Shammy could crawl over that. and I promise you.
Shammy is my daughter, you guys.
Yes, my goddaughter. Love her to death. But nevertheless, the wall was a waste of taxpayers' money. Because you could take that money, that billions of dollars that spent on that wall, you can feed a whole family in Detroit or Toledo or all these cities that's hurting. Chicago. All these cities are hurting. And he's not addressed none of the gun violence. That's another topic. We need to talk about the gun violence. There's been so many mass shootings in the last year that it's pathetic.
Right.
He's done nothing about the gun laws. The background checks.
Right.
People have walking into synagogues, they're killing people.
Yeah.
People walking in churches and just blowing, just out the blue, just blowing people up for no reason. I mean, that's That's bad.
And really quickly, back to the food stamp program. He said that people were gonna get their food in boxes. Did you is that still happening, or what has become of that?
I think they put pressure on him, and I think he kind of like doing away with that.
Okay, so he's not going to have what is it, the Blue Box program or something?
It was like a box that you ship something out.
Right.
And they said it was going to be meats and all kind of vegetables and, all kind of stuff like that.
Oh, that's right, because he said that the people that was on food stamps was just buying up junk food.
Yeah,
remember, he said that.
This is going to be healthy. We're going to have apples and oranges. We're going to have this.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, if you're trying to feed a family of 5,
right,
that's not going to even work.
Right.
Because if family of 5, let's say you had 3 girls and 2 boys and a mother. Mm-hmm. Okay? So you mean to tell me you're going to go to a box and a box is going to feed a family of 5?
Right.
That's not going to work, because people need those food stamps to survive.
Yeah.
Because the jobs and losing jobs like crazy.
Yeah.
And people invest their money in their homes. Their homes are going in foreclosure.
Now, have you ever seen a time like this, Tony, where everything in life is at a standstill, where people are stuck at home, they can't even work, because their jobs are being shut down? Like, you have lived through, you have lived to see a lot of different presidents.
Yes.
Who was like some of your favorite presidents?
Well, of course, our former president was probably one of the best presidents.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, Barack Obama.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And he was fine, too. Yeah.
Yes, that too. And Michelle was fine.
Look at you. You gotta look at Michelle, huh?
Oh,
she was she was thick with it, too.
Oh, man. Have mercy, have mercy. But the next president after that, Bush didn't do a bad job. I just think the economy didn't go the way he's supposed to. And there's a lot of things he could have did better, like
what?
Like Hurricane Katrina. Mm-hmm. His presidency wasn't great, but when he took the response with the Hurricane Katrina, I think that messed him up right there, because you had people dying in wheelchairs, you had people stranded on top of roofs, you had people. I mean, they had people on the bridges that was dying, and the response was lousy.
Now, I remember, T, me and you were talking, I think last weekend, and I remember you saying that Trump was warned about the coronavirus since October and he,
last year.
He didn't really take it seriously. He didn't do nothing to prevent this situation, because you guys, I really do feel like this situation with the coronavirus really could have been prevented. Like,
they told him this since last October, November. And he said that this was a hoax.
What?
So you mean to tell me if someone telling you a virus is about to come on your shore, and here you're going to say it's a hoax? And they said had he acted in the timely manner and fashion that he acted in, we wouldn't be having all this stuff going on in New York, in Washington State, in California,
right,
and in Ohio, and in Michigan. And they already said everything's going to spike. We're going to hit that curve.
Right.
They said after the curve, we may see some downward spiral a little bit, but we haven't hit our peak yet. And for him to sit up there and say this is a hoax, and then he want to take it
so
serious.
He didn't even believe that this virus was real. All these people are dying from the virus.
It started in China, South Korea.
Right.
South Korea is ahead of us right now. Okay. They are doing a better job than us.
Now, how did Obama deal with the H1N1? Do you remember that?
I remember what Obama did differently from Trump. He had his doctors, his scientists. Right. He had an office in his office. And he had it all organized. So when that Ebola hit and the other couple of the viruses we had, Obama was on it. He didn't let it spread. He had all his people in place, and he made sure that all the governors and everybody and the mayors got what they needed.
Right. So you think Obama would have completely prepared for all of what we're going through?
Number one, he would have been prepared.
Yeah.
Number two, he was organized.
Yeah.
Number three, he speak with very, very much articulate.
Yeah.
This guy we got now.
He all on Twitter, like, shading people and being nasty. What type of president does that, you know?
And, I mean, instead of... And then when they asked him a question, the reporter said, you take responsibility? He said, no, I don't take responsibility.
He said no? Did he really say that to you?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh, my God.
He said no. And they said, well, Mr. President, don't you think your slow response is responsible for this? No. I don't think it. I don't recall I was slow. He said, I think we're doing a great job. I'm like,
a great job? What the hell world is you living in?
I said, how the hell are we doing
a
great
and
job?
He need to take that shit off his head. Take that shit off your head. Stop playing.
Look like a orange carrot, baby.
Okay. You got all that money and you combing your hair to the front and shit. Get you a new wig, okay?
Take that shit off your face. But seriously, folks, I just feel like we at a standstill.
Yeah, it feels like it.
I feel like
a lot of people are fearful, you know?
I think, and let's get on this topic too. Mm-hmm. I don't know what in the hell, excuse my French.
Okay.
What's going on with the toilet paper situation?
Yeah, I go to the store, dude, and I gotta go to 2 to 3 different stores to get toilet tissue.
Yes, listen, me and Vina, we got together on a Saturday and a Sunday.
Okay.
I told her, I said, we gotta get the toilet paper. No, we goes to Family Dollar over by me.
Right.
Shelves clean.
Wow.
Nothing. But paper towels. What the hell? I don't need damn paper towel. I need toilet paper.
Right.
So then we goes to Food Town. We drives up to Food Town.
Yep.
Tell me the truck coming in. Do you know that truck haven't been there in 3 weeks?
What?
3 weeks. They told us a truck was coming in maybe the next day.
Okay, I want you to speak to that fear, Tony. Where is that coming from? Why we can't go and get sanitizer? I ain't been able to get no sanitizer from Dollar Tree. I've been able to go to Kroger, so I would suggest you all go to Kroger because I was able to purchase. Look, I actually got some right here. Right. I was able to get some from Kroger for $1. Now, they are these little sanitizer, but it's better than nothing, honey.
Better than nothing.
But what is that fear about, Tony? Is there a specific group of people that's fearful like that they're taking...
What it is, and this goes back to the president.
Okay.
He is fearful because he sends messages.
Okay.
What he does is saying, response, and we're going to have to do a great job, and all this testing. He's claiming we're tested. We're behind in testing. South Korea is ahead of us right now as we speak. New York.
You're talking about testing for the virus?
Testing for the virus.
And getting a vaccine.
And all that stuff. But it's a couple of vaccines that's promising. They said they got to test it out and see, and it might help the coronavirus.
Now, really quickly, I want you to talk more about the fear of the people. Like, why are these people buying up all the sanitizer and like, do they feel like the world is coming to an end? Like, I know we all have to take care of ourselves, but what is that fear about, Tony?
The fear is about, okay, I got 5 kids.
Okay.
So I might run out of toilet paper.
Okay, they're scared.
They're scared.
Okay.
And then he's not giving them hope.
Okay.
Reassurance.
Okay.
So they're nervous. And when you're nervous and it's out of fear, that's why they're buying the toilet paper up.
The paper towels.
Paper towels.
Because you know damn well ain't nobody been loving on no paper towels or no toilet tissue like this.
My goodness. That's what I'm saying. So that's out of fear.
Okay, so it's a fear.
Nervous.
Yeah. I think we all have that, but I would never think another thing they've been buying up is all the damn water. I had to go to 3 stores for some damn water.
That's another thing I'm talking about. And Brandy, this is what they're doing also. They're going store to store.
Okay.
They're not going just to one store.
Yeah, I'm one of them people. You are too.
Right.
Yeah.
So they might go and get all the toilet paper, and then they say, well, let me go to another store and just get some more.
Yeah,
not thinking about me or you or the next person.
Right.
I feel like that to me is very selfish because I feel like we all need toilet paper.
Right.
Come on, let's let's be frank about it. We all have toilet paper. We all use the bathroom. Mm-hmm. So I think we want some toilet paper. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he hasn't helped the situation. He's made it worse.
Yeah. And the election is when, Tony? November
16th.
You guys, I beg you, okay? I beg you, please do not vote for this man. We cannot afford another 4 years of this. And Tony, didn't they try to impeach him?
Yes. And every Republican. Now, they had Republicans, three of them that was going to vote with the Democrats. Mm-hmm. And they end up voting to acquit him. Now, just imagine. Now, imagine if that was Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Imagine him did the things that Trump did.
Yeah, they would have got his ass up out of there.
With a foreign country.
Right.
And Republicans turn a blind eye.
Yep, act like they ain't see
They ain't see nothing. Mm-hmm. Now, imagine if Barack Obama did that. You know they would have had hearings. Mm-hmm. You know they would have acquit him. Look what they did to Clinton.
Yeah.
All he did was lie. But he didn't do treason. He didn't interfere with a foreign person.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And that's the only... and that's true. That's the only thing that got him was the lie. Yes.
Oh Lord! But he was a good president. I was told. I was a kid at the time.
You was a kid. See,
yeah.
We have jobs. You lose one job.
Things were moving up. Like in our life,
lose one job. Yeah. You can go get another job.
You can go get another one. It wasn't like now you worried and nervous and shit. So.
And your income, you got your income tax on time.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing.
And we got stimulus with him too.
Yes, it's just like, and we all better get a stimulus check after all this.
Yeah, I feel like the poor has been getting screwed for these last 3 years since he's been in office. Mm-hmm. He told me, I'm gonna help tell me what the hell you have to lose? A hell of a lot.
Right.
When you say he had to lose, he hasn't helped the poor. He hasn't did anything for the farmers. Mm-hmm. They're suffering.
Now, really quickly, before we end this, T, a lot of people like Trump, okay? And a lot of black people. Like, I'm very shocked by that. But we all like who we like. Right. But why do you think these people are defending him? Because I heard a lot of people say that now that Trump is our president, black people, y'all need to wake up. Y'all been living in this fairy tale land. So why would they say things like that?
I figured it out.
Okay.
They like Trump because they said, he's getting tough with China. Mm-hmm. And he's forceful. And he's going to bring jobs back to America. Only reason why y'all sticking with him is because he made all these promises to you guys. Mm-hmm. And he has not delivered on one promise. Right. He said there was going to be jobs everywhere. Right. Where are they? Mm-hmm. Look at half the manufacturing is closed down. Right. So how you going to say you're bringing all these jobs back to these states? Mm-hmm. Here, the farmers are getting screwed. Right. The middle class is getting crushed. Mm-hmm. We got debt. Yeah. And nobody seems to care about that. All y'all going by his rhetoric. He has not produced not one thing he said he was going to do when he took office. Mm-hmm. So that's what these black people... I'm very shocked. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like you following this guy, and this guy is brainwashing these people. Right. And that's what he's doing. He's not done nothing. And I wonder how they feel about him now that some of them are at home without a job and struggling. Struggling. So... Can't make ends meet. Right, Can't make the mortgage. So be careful with who you vote for. Absolutely. When that election come up, I don't want to see that anybody voted for Trump, okay? Especially... We need to get Joe Biden in office. Yes. Okay, I wanted to... You went right into it. That's exactly what I was going to ask you next. Who do you think... First off, who are the candidates? That way we are all clear for the upcoming election. Okay, Bernie Sanders is one. I like Bernie. I like Joe. Okay. So who else is... Joe Biden, right? Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders. Now these are Democratic. Okay. Presidential candidates. Okay. And I feel Bernie has a lot of good ideas. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I like Joe, because Joe is our best chance of beating Trump. I think so, yeah. He's our best chance of beating Trump. And I say that because he did so much good with Obama. Obama trusted him with a lot of things, and he got the job done.
Right.
And I feel like he will crush Trump.
Okay.
And that's why you see Trump talking about old sleepy-eyed Joe Biden and, the name.
Now, how old is Bernie Sanders? Because I remember I was telling somebody I liked him and, I wanted to vote for him. And it was like, well, he's too old, don't you?
76.
Joe okay, do you think you think he's too old?
They're both too old, but you know what? Look at our alternative. Would you rather have 4 more years of Trump? Right. Or would you rather
Hell no, I can't afford it, honey.
Would you rather have someone that's going to be fight for you?
Now, how old is Biden?
77. Yeah, he's
older than Bernie?
He's older than Bernie. Trump is 73.
Well, why would this person tell me that? Tell me Bernie is old. Now, Biden do seem more like, to me, a little bit more energetic a little bit. Like he's in
good... Biden's in good shape.
Okay.
He's in good... He works out. Biden's very smart.
Yeah.
And I see the way how he handles the crowd. Mm-hmm. And Bernie had the momentum,
Yeah.
Let's face it, Bernie
I really liked his policies and stuff.
Yeah. And I think a lot of Joe's reaching out to Bernie.
But Bernie has lost before though, hasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he lost to Hillary.
Yeah.
And
y'all still didn't vote her.
Listen. And this is what Bernie Sanders people did wrong. Mm-hmm. When Hillary was our nomination, they turned it back on her.
Okay.
They end up voting for Trump.
Yeah.
Some of them would vote, and it wouldn't even come to the
Why didn't they want Hillary, T? What do you think was up with that? They wasn't ready for a woman president, or was it her association with her husband, Bill Clinton? They're still married, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a little bit of both.
Okay.
Because what hurt Hillary was, the email. Mm-hmm. The emails that hurt her. And a lot of people...
What was said in the emails?
The emails about the Benghazi. They beat that with a drum. They had so many hearings on that. Mm-hmm. And they just beat it like a drum. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then here Trump has this. He's grabbing women by their private parts. Mm-hmm. And no one even investigated.
Right.
But as soon as Hillary say something about Benghazi, because the people got killed.
Right.
They jump right on her.
Right.
Oh, she ain't ready. Oh, she this and that. But y'all went right for Trump.
Right.
Because he made you all these promises. Oh, jobs. Oh, I'm going to help the middle class. Oh, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that for you. What the hell you got to lose? A hell of a lot.
We've lost a lot. Shit.
And we haven't even gained anything.
Right.
I mean, come on. Think about it. You think we moved up? We haven't moved up. We in a standstill. We're right here. Here, the rich people like this.
Yep, they keep getting richer and richer.
And like our mama used to say, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer.
The poor get poorer. And they blame you for being poor.
Yeah. How you blame the middle class
right.
when the middle class is the heart of our country?
Now, Tony, really quickly, I was told there was no middle class. Why do you think that is?
Because people don't want to help the middle class.
Yeah.
All they want to do is get
Are
rich.
we really called like the working class now?
We are the working. But we're the working poor.
Poor class. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like calling myself poor, y'all. Even if I got just a few dimes.
Right. Right.
But
But we're proud people. That's the thing of it is. We go by what our grandparents did. What my mom did. My mom worked 3 jobs, 4 jobs.
Yeah.
Taking care of 9 kids, raising 4 nephews.
Right.
Took care of our grandmother.
Right.
And they broke their back just to make sure we had
my mother too. She had 3 kids and she had 3 jobs, when I was coming up,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Our people, we know what hard work is all about.
Right.
What pisses me off the most, people like Trump. He didn't even fight for his country. I mean, I didn't fight for my country, but I respect my uncles.
Right.
My cousins. They did Vietnam. They did, the doggone when Bush and them was in the Desert Storm. These guys sacrificed their lives.
Right.
Anybody that can sacrifice and fight for your country, that's a war hero. You got to respect those people.
Right. Well, you guys, that is all we have to say about this. Tony, when is the election again?
November 16th.
Make sure you don't vote for Trump or we will keep going through this. Yes, so y'all make sure y'all vote for Joe Biden.
That's
okay?
Right. Peace.
All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new. Thank you so much, T, for being my guest.
My pleasure.
Y'all will be hearing a lot more from him in the future, and I will check you guys out later.